Hello and welcome to the Gaming Days E3 2014 video. This took some time, but like I said when I first showed you the Summer of Content video, I've been going through some stuff, and then by the time I actually got to doing the research, it took a fair bit of time, watching the press conferences and making sure I got all the notes together. But better late than never, I suppose, so I'm going to give you a personal top 5 from what I am really looking forward to that came out of E3. These are in no particular order. Enjoy. Number 1 would have to be the console exclusives for Xbox One. I don't have an Xbox One, so it's kind of more of a, oh, if only I had this, but oh well. I think the two main competitors for that would be Project Spark, which would be the game creation tool sort of game. You have all these limitless possibilities and who knows what you could end up finding. And the other one would have to be Sunset Overdrive, the sort of monster horde, crazy, animated shooter kind of thing. I'll put a screenshot in here for you. The cartoony art style, which I've mentioned in some of my previous videos that I personally enjoy, is very apparent in this video, and it's something that gives it a certain appeal. However, it's an Xbox One exclusive, which kind of a problem, but it's obviously to get the most out of the game. The second would be Nintendo's digital event. This is the second year they ran something like this instead of doing a normal press conference, but still did all the things that a press conference does. It shows the future of the company and what can be expected in the time to come. I really enjoyed Nintendo's digital press conference, and it wasn't just for their sketch comedy or the little bits they did with some of their guest speakers from Nintendo and some of their partner companies. Actually, the things that they were showing really did seem to be very promising for Nintendo and for the Wii U. There was no run-of-the-mill Mario game this year. Instead, they had Mario Maker, which was their create your own Mario levels, create your own entire Mario game if you so wish, and I have a feeling that's going to take off really well. There are the key franchise, of course, Legend of Zelda. That's getting its own new game. It's getting full-on Wii U version, and the screenshot which they showed, which I'll show you here now for you. As you can see, vast open worlds. It was the whole kind of idea of, if you can see it, you can walk there. It'll take some time, but you can get there. And of course they have another game set in that universe called Hyrule Warriors, and this is more kind of army-based. You'll still be in a certain perspective. Of course, Link, the main hero, or some of the other characters, including Princess Zelda for the very first time in the Legend of Zelda universe. I have not played Legend of Zelda game, but from the perspective that I have of it, it seems to be a bit of a first for the franchise, and does look to be very, very good. As well as, it also is branching out a bit more, sticking within the same franchises to an extent, but putting different spins on it. Yoshi is getting a new game that's very wool-centric and a bit odd, but still looks like it could be a very promising game. As well as Toad's new game, Captain Toad, which is a bit... Another bit of an odd one, but still looks very good nonetheless. But they're not all just cutesy kid kind of games. There's also Bayonetta, which is a Nintendo exclusive franchise that does look very good and very promising. And I wish that hopefully in the not too distant future, then it might end up getting ported to either Xbox or maybe even PC. They closed their digital event with a game called Splatoon, which was a 4v4 competitive shooter. And to be honest with you, this is a completely new IP, and it looks very, very good. Very interesting concept, and I think it's one that should definitely be watched out for in the near future. Number 3 would have to be the Mortal Kombat X footage that was showcased at the Sony press conference. About a week or so before E3 there was a first announcement trailer, and it did look very impressive, and there were some actual rumours that that was gameplay footage, which if it was would have been mind-blowing. It wasn't quite, but it wasn't far off. The footage was absolutely fantastic. It showed a Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight. It also showed a fight between two of the other characters that are taking part in some of Mortal Kombat's expanding roster, which is going to have deep backstory that will be explained throughout the game, which is something I am very much looking forward to. The game looks fantastic, and I can't wait for it when it comes in 2015. Number 4 is another game that I am really looking forward to, the game Destiny. This game is coming to PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. So it's going to all the current gen, all the previous gen, yes, I'm referring to current gen as the Xbox One, the PS4, and of course it will be coming to PC, so it'll have the audience that it should have. Destiny, for me, I feel like is what would happen if Halo and Borderlands got together, made a love child, and that love child is Destiny. Destiny's even being made by the people who made the Halo franchise originally, Bungie. With the game getting closer to its autumn-winter kind of release time, there has been talks of alpha and beta. At the start of E3, there were words of an actual PS4 exclusive alpha, which people were able to get their hands on the first impressions of the game, with the actual beta starting on July 17th. So if you're interested, you might want to maybe do a bit of digging. I'll see if I can put a link down there in the description for you, which should help out if you're interested. Like I said, I'm really, really looking forward to this game. It's taking what Borderlands is and kind of putting a bit more of a serious spin on it, and in fact actually putting it on actual planets as opposed to the fictional planet of Pandora. They have kind of a near-future setting where some of the things take place on Mars and Venus and all that, and it does look like it's going to be a really brilliant title, so definitely another one to watch out for. 40k games have had a bit of a checkered history, some of them being absolutely fantastic, like the Dawn of War franchise, and a personal favourite of mine, the third-person shooter Space Marine. But there have also been some disappointments. There have been mobile games which have been ported to PC and have been diabolical. There's been other shooters which apparently haven't been very good, but still have had some of a following, and there are other 40k games in the works that do look very, very promising. So it's kind of hold your breath. Don't get on a hype train for that, but at the same time, keep an eye out for it. You never know. It might be absolutely fantastic, and I really hope it is. So that was 5 things I picked out for E3 2014 that I thought really is something to look forward to in the near future. What do you guys think? Do you have any games that you've seen mentioned from E3, any you can remember that you're really looking forward to? Let me know in those comments down below. I'm the Gaming Dave. Comment, subscribe, do whatever, and I'll see you next time.